You definitely should sell laser discs. This is an Elton John Visions laser disc that still has the oh no, this is still sealed actually. I was going to say it still has the wrapping, but that's because it's still sealed. So I've been selling some laser discs lately that I've listed a few months back. I've sold mini laser discs on eBay. Of course, anything that's sealed is always going to be worth more than unsealed, as a general rule. But yeah, so if you come across laser discs, if you can get them in bulk, you're probably going to do pretty well with a good amount of them individually. And then the ones that are not worth it individually, you can put them in lots. And I did it by, I just sold one that was 1970s movies, I've sold 1980s, 1990s, etc. All action, whatever it is. Or you can just put a bunch together. The more the better, and sell them that way as well. Individually, if you come across them, just look them up and see what they're going for. But you'd be surprised at, I'd be even surprised at all that laser discs are actually selling. I sold this one for, I believe it was $15 plus shipping. Sat for a few months, but it's one of the last ones that I have left from a big laser disc lot that I got about earlier in the summer. Anything signed, or rather any books that are signed, can potentially be worth some money. This one I sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Star Tide Rising by David Brin. I purchased a huge, this is years ago, a huge amount of signed books, which is what led me to the bookstore that I'm in right now. Here's the bookstore. There was a ton of books in storage that I purchased from the previous owner of this bookstore, and I've been slowly selling them off. All of these books here, these mass market paperbacks, which are mostly almost 100% science fiction, are signed. So anything that's signed is worth looking up. Not everything that is signed, every book that is signed is worth money, but I would definitely look them up, especially ones, niches like science fiction. And if the author did not make or did not sign that many copies of any of his or her books, then potentially it's going to be worth more money. This one is also inscribed to the business owner, but this is from 1984. Pretty crazy. But yeah, I've sold signed copies of books for lots of money, and this one was just $20. But keep that in mind. Signed copies of books can be worth some good money. This DVD came from a Gaylord, Hiroshima, A Mother's Prayer, a bomb documentary film. This is not something that sold for very much money. This was in a Gaylord from, let's see, from quite a while ago. But this has been listed for a little bit. So it's not something I would look for, but it was something that I did list previous to my new and current rule of listing everything on eBay. Only listing items that go for over $30 unless it sells quickly. So this would not fall into that category now. But anyway, I'm trying to move a lot of older inventory, and it's going well as we are in September now, and sales are picking up. This one sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Here is another great CD sale. This is Nino Rota Roma. And this one, I believe, yeah, this one's going to France. This is going internationally. This sold for $39.99 plus shipping. I picked up a huge donation of really great soundtrack, classical, and jazz CDs. It was in a big collection from someone who had passed away. And I got 10 boxes in total, 2 separate donations of 5 boxes. This is one of them. They keep selling. I've sold many, many of them for great money. Just sold one the other day for $67, and this one sold for $39.99. So CDs are awesome because they're small, lightweight, easy to ship, easy to store, and there's a lot of them that go for great money. So definitely get into CDs if you are not selling CDs currently. I highly recommend it, whether it's on Amazon or eBay. $39.99 plus shipping. I sold this book on Amazon, Riding the Edge by Dave Barr. An 83,000-mile motorcycle adventure around the world. And this sold for $10 on Amazon at Merchant Fulfilled. This was listed for a little while. Actually, quite a while. I think it was about 3 years. I've been selling some items that were listed years ago on Amazon, Merchant Fulfilled. So that's always nice. These are all my books listed on Amazon, and these are CDs, and I have been, as you can see, kind of starting to sell off some of these older ones. And these two shelves here, here, and here are newer items that I've listed on Amazon Merchant Fulfilled. I do much more eBay than Amazon, but when I come across something that will sell better on Amazon, I will definitely put it on there. This was the best sale of the day. Well, not monetarily, but it actually is the same as the CD, $39.99 plus shipping, but this sold super quick. So for me, it was the best sale because it sold for great profit and really quickly. I just listed it yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, and it sold yesterday. So Blu-ray of Cocoon. If you remember the Ron Howard film from back in the 80s, had Wilford Brimley and a lot of Jessica Tandy and some other well-known actors from back in the day. And the DVD is not valuable by itself, but the Blu-ray, they clearly did not make many copies because there's only a handful on eBay, but it sold right away. I was not taking offers because I knew it would sell based upon the history, the sales history on eBay. And so look out for this Blu-ray, Cocoon. It's definitely a bolo if you do come across it. This was in a lot of Blu-rays that I bought in my store from someone that had been bringing me all of their Blu-rays that they wanted to get rid of. And so I got it for super cheap, probably less than $1 that I paid for this, and flipped it for $40 online super fast. I knew if I tried to sell it in my store for anywhere near what it goes for on eBay that I wouldn't get that. So I've learned to put those types of items on eBay and sell them much quicker for much more profit. I also sold 2 lots. A book lot, which was an old lot that I was glad to get rid of pirate books, and then I sold a lot of Haydn, I believe it's pronounced, classical music CDs that were from that big lot of donated CDs, and a lot of those up. 13 of them sold it. I can't remember how much, but I sold those 2 lots as well. So that's why I sold in the last 24 hours on eBay and Amazon. Thanks for watching, guys. Ask questions, leave comments, and I'll see you in the next video.